Hi, bro learners. How are you? Hope you are doing great. My name is Ijaz and welcome back to my channel, Bro Learner. In this video, we are going to discuss about comparison operator in JavaScript. We have the following comparison operator in JavaScript. First is double equal to check the value is equals to or not. And if we use triple equal, then it is check type of the variable also. If we want to check the value is not equal, then we use exclamation mark and not equal sign. And then if we want to check the value and data type or type, we use exclamation mark and double equal. For if we check the value is less than or equals less than, then we use less than operator. And if we check for greater than value, we use greater than symbol. And if we want to check less than or equals to, then we use less than and equal sign. And if we check for equals to or greater than, then we use greater and equal sign. Let's do in practical implementation. Okay, now first we have a variable var a equals to 70 and var b equals to 80. And now we want to check with the help of document.write. Now check a is less than a is greater than b or not. Let's say you can see it is false. Why? Because a is 70 and b is 80. So that's why it's written false, because a is not greater than b. If we use less than, then save. You can see it is true. Or if we check a is equals to b and change the value of a to 80. Now let's save. You can see it is true. What if we provide b as an in quote? Now let's save. You can say you can see this is again true. Why? Because it does not check the type, it just check the value. If we use triple equal, then it will false. Why? Because the type is, in this case, is not same. If we change this with normal value, now it is same. You can see. And after that we have not equals to. If we use not equal for exclamation mark and change this value 9 and save, you can see it is true. But when we check value of a and b, both are 80, and you can see we have not equal operator, then check, you can see it is false. Why? These are equal. But what if we use double equal and then check? Now it is true. It means these values are not equal. Why? Because this is a number type and this is a string type, and both are not same in type. That's why it is written true. Okay, and after that we have less than or equals to value. If we change 70 and here we use less than and equals to sign and check, you can see false. Why? Because a is greater than b. What if we change with 90 and save? You can see it is true. And if we use 80, then again it is true. Why? Because less than or equals to. For both the condition it is true. Or similarly we can use greater than and equals to. For example, if we change 100 and check for greater than equals to, save, you can see it is false. What if we change with 120? Now let's say it is true, and if it is 120, again this is true. This is all about comparison operator in JavaScript. This is the formal definition of if condition. If is a conditional statement in which we define a condition. Okay, it is nothing but in if block we specify a condition, and according to condition it take action. Okay, for example, if we have this is formal structure, if then condition, if condition is true then statement is run, and if the condition is false then we are out of the block of if statement. Okay, for example, today is Monday and it is true, and we print the Monday. If it is false, today is not Monday, then it is false, and we come out of the if block. Okay, this is the syntax of if condition statement. This is if keyword, then round braces, then providing the condition. For example, that we discussed in last video, conditional statement. Okay, and after that we provide the statement, for example, printing some calculation, anything, and this is called the block of the if condition. Okay, now here we have where x equals to 90, and here we check x is greater than 15 or not with the help of greater symbol. Okay, if it is greater then we print x is greater than 15, else we come out of this box. Okay, now let's jump into coding part. Now let's see how we can use if condition. For if we, let's define a variable where a equals to 50. Okay, and provide if keyword, then provide the round bracket. In round braces we provide the condition. For example, a is equals to 50, then curly bracket, and provide document dot write, and print a is equal 50. Okay, now let's say you can see it is equal. If we provide triple equal, again it is true. Why? Because the type is also same. Okay, but what if we provide here quote and check? You can see it is now equal, but if we use double equal and save, you can see it is equal. Okay, you can provide any condition less than, greater than. For example, if you use a less than 100 and print a is less than 100. Now let's see. You can see it is not printed. Why? Because a is not greater than 100. Here I provide mistakenly greater than. Now check for less than. Save. Now the condition is true, that's why it is printed. If condition false, this line or this block is not printed or not run. Why? Because the condition is not satisfied, it terminates from here. Okay, this is how if condition work. First of all, this is the formal definition of else statement. Else statement, whenever our if statement condition false, then our else block is run. Okay, this is how it look like. If condition true, then if statement is running, and whenever this condition false, then our else block is running. This is called if else statement in JavaScript or in any program. Okay, now let's see the one of the example. If age is greater than or equals to 18, you are eligible to vote. Else, you are not eligible to vote. In vote criteria, there is only two conditions. If age is greater than and equals to 18, then you are eligible to vote. Else, you are not eligible to vote if if your age is 14 below 18. Okay, this is the if else application, you can say. Okay, now this is the syntax of if and else statement in JavaScript. First if, then condition, after that statement, anything. Okay, then we have else. For else we don't need any condition, because if this is wrong, then this will happen. Okay, now we have statement, and after this we exit from if and else. If else statement, sorry, if else statement. Okay, after that, this is one of the another example. Here our number x is 20, and we are checking if x is greater than 10, then print x is greater than 10, else it is less than 10. Okay, with the help of document.try. Now let's jump into coding part. Now let's now let's see the if and else statement with the practical implementation. First of all, I have to declare a variable where number equals to any even number 28, then semicolon, and after that I just want to check whether the number is odd or even with the help of if statement, if and else statement. If number modulus 2 equals to 0, then curly bracket document dot write, sorry, document dot write print even number. Else if it is not even, then it should be odd number. Else it is an odd number. Document dot write, and then we have odd number. Now let's save and see the answer. This is even number. What if we change this with 27? Now let's say, you can see our program is running fine. It means we are doing if else statement correctly. What if, for another example, I use a variable age, and let's say 23, and after that we use if statement. If age greater than 18, then print document dot write eligible to apply for driving license. Okay, else document.write not eligible. Okay, let's save. You can see I am eligible. Why? Because age is 23. If we reduce age with 10 or any number less than or equals to 18, if we provide 18, again it is not eligible. Why? But let's do fixing with the help of equal. Now I am eligible. Let's, yeah, you can see if age is 18 or above, we are eligible to apply for license, driving license, else we are not. This is how we can use if else statement in programming. For that we have to just use comment for better visualization. First introduce this thing. For example, if we have condition if providing condition, for example x greater than 20, and here we have something like document dot write, and else if x is greater than less than less than 40, something have to be print. This is our second condition. And if we provide else if, then third condition would be like x greater than equals to 100. This is something like we are providing multiple conditions. If this condition is not true, then we check for this condition. If this is not true, then we check for this condition. If these are not true, then we provide else. No condition is true. If there is no condition which is true, then our else block is run. Okay. If this condition run, this condition satisfied, then we will not check for this condition. If this is false and this is correct, then we don't check this condition. And at the end, if both of them are not correct, then we check for this, and if it is correct, then our else block is not running. And if three of them are not correct, then our else block run. Okay. Now after that we can also provide multiple for first condition, second condition, third, fourth, five, any number of condition, and then at the end we provide else. Okay, now let's see how we can do this with the help of. For that we have to declare a variable where percentage per equals to 75 percentage. Now after that we provide if percentage greater than or equals to 80 and percentage less than equals to 100, print document dot write merit, and if percentage greater than or equals to 60% and double ampersand for the second condition, percentage less than 80, document.write document.write first division. Now let's just copy this. After that else if condition again, percentage less than greater than equals to 45% and double ampersand percent less than 60, and print document.write second division. Else if percentage greater than equals to 33 and double ampersand percentage greater than 45, document.write third division third division. Else if percentage less than 33, document.write fail fail. Else, this is the last condition we provide, document.write invalid in percentage invalid percentage. Now let's save. What's that error? Okay, here is the error. That's why it is not printed. Now let's save. You can see first division. Why? Because our percentage is 75, which is not, for first condition is not true. Then it is checking for second condition. Now second condition is true. That's why it is first. If we decrease with let's say 60. Now let's save. It is again 6. Now let's check for 55%. You can see if we reduce 33, it is third division. If we reduce 29 or 20, let's say, you can see fail. Or if we provide 120, let's say, you can see our all condition are true. Let's write 96%. You can see this is merit. Now this is our condition. We can provide multiple condition in a single if, then else if, then else if, then else if. At the end we provide else if these are not valid, not true, then this will happen or this will run. Okay, this is how we can provide multiple if else statement in JavaScript. Discuss about ternary operator in JavaScript. It is a most important concept of JavaScript. We can use ternary operator instead of if else statement. For example, if you having a single statement in if else condition, then you can replace this with the ternary operator. Now this is the syntax of ternary operator. First you have to provide a condition, and after that question mark. If this condition true, first expression run. If this condition false, then this expression run. This is called ternary operator in JavaScript. This is, for example, this is let variable, and we declare value pass or fail in this result. If marks is greater than or equals to 40, then the result would be pass. And if marks is 39 or less than 40, it is fail. And this value is stored to this variable. And this value again is stored in this value. If this is true, then this value is stored. If this is false, then fail is stored in result. Okay, now let's see how we can declare a ternary operator and use in JavaScript. Now let's see how we can use ternary operator in JavaScript. For that, first we have to declare a variable var. Let's say a equals to 40. Now checking this with the help of a ternary operator. For that, let's check a double equals to 40 and question mark. Let's first declare a variable var b. Okay, now we can use b. B equals to true, else b equals to false. Now let's save. We cannot see any output. Why? Because we didn't print. We can print with the help of document.write. Now print b. Let's save. You can see this is true. Why? Because this is 40 and we are checking if it is 40 or not. This is true, then we store the value true in variable b. We can do the same thing in one line. We can remove this from here and treat it like this, b equals to. Now it stores the value according to the condition. If it is true, then true is stored to the variable b. If it is false, then false is stored to this variable. Now let's change this with 20. Now let's say, you can see both are same, or we can even declare here variable and then store the value var. And now let's say, you can see again we have same. If we change this with 20, you can see we can do some calculation. We cannot write multiple lines here. We can just only give declaration. We can document.write. We can print values, we can store variables value, but we cannot write more than one statement. This is how we can use ternary operator in JavaScript. First of all, you can use alert as a keyword, alert, and within code just provide message. For example, hello bro learner, bro learner. Now just let's save this. You can see this message is printed here. If you OK, it just disappeared. It is nothing but it show you an alert. Hey bro learners. Now we can do same thing in if else condition. Let's say if let declare a variable where number equals to 30. If number modulus 2 equals to 0, alert alert the number is even number, and now just concatenate the number with the plus and number word. Okay, and else alert print this number is an odd number, and now just click plus number. You can show the number. Here we can again specify the spaces. Now just let's save this. You can see this is an even number. If we OK, this message disappears, and we can change 30 by 15. Now just save this. You can clearly see our program is working fine. Okay, just remove this. Now if we want something where gender equals to male, and now just if gender equals to male, alert you hi Mr. else alert hi miss. Just save. You can see Mr. is printed. If we use female, now let's save. Hi miss. If you want another condition, then provide else if and provide gender equals to female, then miss. And if you want something else in your else block, then provide else. Now save. You can see this is how we can use alert box. We can do some mathematical calculation in alert box. For example, alert 20 plus 30. Just save this. You can see we can do much more which we do in our document.write. Similarly, we can use same thing in alert box, but it just disappear after clicking OK. Now we see how we can use confirm box. For confirm box, we have to just use confirm and print Hello, hello, friends. Now just save. If you OK this, it means true. The value of this confirm is true. If you cancel, then it means this value is false. For better clarification, we declare in a variable where a equals to confirm. After that, just print using alert box, print the value of a, just a. Now let's save this. You can see if I OK, it means true. You can see and OK. If we just use cancel, it means false, and we can OK. Okay, this is used to get a feedback from user. For example, if you are making a website and you want the user experience, you say, did you, do you, do you like our website? And just say, you can see this answer. If you say okay, it means true, you like it. And after that, if you just cancel, it is false, it means you didn't like it. Now let's do some if and else condition. If a equals to true, true, print alert, thank you, thank you. And else, alert, sorry, sorry. Now let's save this and remove this. Okay, now saving this, you can click OK. Thank you is printed. If you just reload and use cancel, this is sorry. This is just a small example how we can use a confirm box in JavaScript. You can do in event calling and function calling as well. We're going to discuss how we can get data from user. For that we use prompt and just write your what you want. Enter your name and just semicolon and save it. You can see you can store any value here. For example, I just use bro learner. Bro learner, hit OK. You can see this is not stored anywhere. We can store in a variable where a equals to user, and we can print this with the help of alert box, or we can print in document.write also. Now just save this. You can see pro learner, hit OK. You can see this value is stored in this variable. Okay, if you want age, enter your marks, enter anything, you can do. You can get data from user. For example, if you want some number, you can do. Enter your age, your age. Now just save. Enter anything. Let's say 20. Not here. 20. Okay. Okay. You can see. This is one of the example in our previous video where we check for percentage and display the output according to the percentage. Now we do with the help of user input. For example, we use prompt and just enter your percentage. Now just save. You can see if I write 86% and okay. You can see merit. If we use 75%, save, sorry, not save, 75% and okay. You can see first division. If we write 55%, okay, second division. If we write 40%, third division. If we write 20%, fail. If we write 120, you can see it is working fine. This is how we can use prompt to get the data from user and we can store in a variable. If we want to pass multiple condition, we can use instead of multiple if else, we use switch case. For example, this is the syntax. I'll just write, wait. Okay, first we provide switch and then expression, and after that we provide curly bracket. First case, we use case here instead of if else if case, and provide the condition 1, then colon, and after that we provide the statement. After that we provide break. At break we provide case, condition 2, colon, again statement, and then break. And after that we have third case condition 3, condition 3, colon, statement, then break. And after that we have a last case which is default, colon, we don't have any condition for default, and statement. Okay, we don't need to define break after default. Okay, here what is the meaning of break? Why we use break? If case 1 is true, condition 1 is true, then it print the first statement, and after that if we remove this break, then this condition check and this statement print, and after that this condition check if there is no break, this condition check if it is true, then this statement print, and we print the default also. We will see in practical implementation. Now I just remove this and print this condition, which is nothing but this is weekdays, and according to days name it print the today is Monday, today is Sunday, today is Wednesday. Okay, now let's see, save this and see the answer. You can see this is Sunday and it print today is Sunday. If we remove this and print Monday, now let's save this. You can see this is true and print Monday. Or if we remove this break from all, now let's remove from, okay, now let's save. You can see today is Monday, it is true, then it is printed. Now just give clarification for, okay, now let's save. You can see today is Monday, today is Wednesday, Tuesday, today is Wednesday, today is Monday. Again, we don't need Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now let's see. Okay, today is Thursday. This is how our break stop the flow of the switch cases. Okay. That's why we use. Now just change this Thursday. Thursday. Save this. Okay. After that, we declare a variable. Now let's just remove this. And now we declare a variable where a equals to 10, not 10. Let's a equals to 5. Now we provide switch a case 1. If a की value is 1, print document dot write a is 1. Then break semicolon. Now I'll just copy this and paste 5 times. Now just format with the help of format. Now after that we have default document dot write invalid number. Now just save this invalid number. Why? Because we didn't change this. 2, 3. If none of them run, then our default run. Okay, this is how it works. Now just removing this case. Now let's save this. You can see a is 1. Why? Because we didn't change 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Now let's save. If you change this value to 4, save. You can see if we change for 7, now let's save. You can see these all statement are false. That's why our default run. Okay, this is how we can use switch cases in JavaScript. We are going to discuss about function in JavaScript. Without further delay, let's start. First of all, this is the formal definition of a function. A function is a block of code designed to perform a particular task. If you want to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of any number, or something like printing some text, you can create a function and you can use and call your function with the help of the name you define. We can create a function to reduce repeating a piece of code. For example, here we have something, a random text. You can say, hello friend, this is Bro Learner. We are here to help you. If we want to print this code again and again after some piece of code, then we can just copy this and paste here. Then we have some code, then paste here, then we have some code. This is not a good practice. For that, we create a function here, function hello. Hello. And we reduce this line of code with this function. Okay, now let's see how we can define a function. This is the way we can define a function. First we use function keyword, and after that we create a name, function name. We can use hyphen between the name. We cannot provide an space, so that we can use an underscore, hyphen, Okay, our function name should be start with letters, not a number. After that we have statement, which is nothing but a piece of code. This is called, this syntax is called function declaration. Function declaration. Okay. If and after that, after declaring, for example, we have an example of intro name function, and it write, hi friend, how are you? And this is the function definition. And after that, if we are just define, we not use, then it will not print anything. For that we have to call the function. This is called name, then round braces, and we call the function with function name. This is called calling a function. This is declaring a function. This is calling a function. Now let's see how we can create a function and call a function with practical implementation in VS Code. Now let's jump into coding part. Now let's see how we can create a function. For that we have to just use function keyword function, and after that we define the function name my function. Function. We cannot create a function with spaces. We cannot provide here spaces, which is wrong. If we can do hyphen, and now hyphen is also removed from JavaScript, that's why we cannot create a function name with hyphen. We can use underscore, a number here after end of this name, or we can use in middle of any function name. Here I use camel case, you can also use. Okay, now let's do document dot write hyphen document dot write welcome welcome to bro learner. Okay, now let's save. You can see nothing is printed. Why? We just define a function. We can just declare a function. We are not calling the function. For calling, we use my function and round braces. And after that, semicolon. Let's save. You can see hi friend and welcome to bro learner is printed. For space, just give space and now save. If you want next line, you can use br tag also. Now let's save. You can see this is how we can create a function. And if you want something addition, like let's create a variable where a equals to 30 and where b equals to 40. And after that we just print document dot write for output dot write, and just use a multiply b and save. You can see this is printed. If we use addition, we can add two numbers. You can minus subtract also. This is 40 minus 30 is minus 10. 30 minus 40 is minus 10. Okay. This is how we can create a function and call a function. Going to discuss about function with parameter. In last video we see how we can declare and call a function. Now we see how we can define a function with parameter. Now just declare a variable function, and after that my function, then provide first name, f name, comma, l name, first name and last name, and after that curly bracket. This is called our parameter. This is parameter. Okay. Now after that, just we declare document dot write and hello in code, hello plus f name and plus l name, and after that semicolon. Now we have to now we we just declare a function with parameter. Now just we call. For calling, we use function name my function, and provide first in code first name bro, and second name comma second name learner. Now just save this. You can see pro learner is printed. Okay. Now what if we didn't just provide single parameter and save? You can see this is undefined plus. Now let's say you can see this is undefined. Why? We just use both of them, but we just define here first name, not last name. That's why it is undefined. If we didn't provide both of them, then we have undefined. Okay. Now what if we want some default value? We can provide default value with variable name, then equal, then provide bro, then last name learner. This is capital Pro. Now let's say you can see this is default value. If we not provide a value of the parameter, then this default value is printed. Now if we change hello ram comma hello ram comma kumar, let's say you can see. And if we want another my function with name salman salman comma khan, let's, you can see our hello ram kumar and hello salman khan is printed. But if we want break, then we can provide plus concatenate, and here we provide br tag. You can save it. Okay. Now after that we create a function keyword sum, and provide variable a comma b, and after that we use document.write and just add the number a plus b. Now after that just we have to call this sum. Now we provide value 34 comma 67. Just save it. You can see 101 is printed, and we can just use before this function also sum 45 55 54 comma 32. Let's see. You can see 86 is printed. This is how we can create. If we want to declare some default value, we can do here also. Okay. For example 20 and 30. If we not provide, for example if we provide just sum and save it, you can see 50 is printed. Why? 30 plus 20 is 50. Okay. This is how we can declare a function with parameter. We are going to see how we can use return keyword to return a value from a function. Without further delay, let's start. This is the previous example that in which we see how we can use a parameter in a function. Now, if we want to use a function to return, for example, we have to store in some variable. We store a variable, we create a variable var a equals to first name f name plus space concatenate plus l name, and after that we just return a, and then let's save this with my function name. you can see nothing is printed. Why? Because this is our calling function. Here Amit is stored to this first name, then Kumar is stored to this variable last name, then we concatenate and we use break here also, br tag for next line. Okay. Here first name is stored, Amit is stored in first name and Kumar is stored in last name. After that we store these name with concatenation, Amit Kumar with break to next line in variable a. And now this variable a is returned, which means it stores the value in my function. And if we want to use this function Amit Kumar, we have to store in some variable where b equals to, and after that we can print this value with document dot write, and after that we use p and then save. You can see Amit Kumar is printed now. If you change Amit with Ali Zafar, let's say, you can see Ali Zafar is printed. Okay, this is how we can use function with return. Now let's create another function to see how it actually works. Now let's see another example of function with return type. For we have to first print document.write, document.write. Here we provide total marks hyphen 300 and br tag, and then total here total subject which is 3, and here is total marks which is 300, and after that we have br tag and then br tag again for this. Let's save it. You can see, and after that we create a function named sum marks, and then we have math comma science comma English, and after that we just create a variable where a equals to math plus science plus English, and after that we just return a. It means first and after that we just create a variable where b equals to sum marks, and after that we provide 50 comma 50 comma 50, and let's see here this 50 50 50 is stored in this variable, and after that we sum with the help of plus operator, and then we return this a in this sum marks, and which is stored in our variable p, and after that we print document.write, and here we provide total total marks marks obtain equals to plus b, then plus next line. Okay, let's say, you can see, after that we create another function function per percentage. Here I use total marks tm and creating a variable var c equals to, now the percentage is calculated with total marks divided by 300, total marks obtained by 300 multiplied with 100 to convert it in percentage, and after that we return c. Okay, we can store, we can create a variable var, and then we create d equals to percentage, and we provide total marks as p, and after that we print document dot write, and here percent percent percentage is plus p, not b, it is d, plus br tag. Now let's save. You can see total marks is 300, which is we printed, and here is percentage is 50%. If we change 50 by 90 and 90, let's save. You can see the percentage is changed to 76.66. If we create here 90 again, let's save 90%. This is how we can create a variable with return type, and we can reuse the value that is returned by the function. We are going to discuss about local and global variable in JavaScript. Without further delay, let's start. First of all, the variable that is declared outside any function or class is called a global variable. Global variable. And a variable that is declared inside a function class is called local variable. And if you want to access a variable which is declared inside a function and you want to access outside the function, it throw an error. For example, if I remove this and just want to use it outside the function, it throw an error. Now let's see how we can perform this in practical implementation. Just cut it out and just remove this comment, and I just paste it here. After that I just remove, because this is not a keyword, this is nothing, so we have to remove this. Okay, now after that let's print document dot write document dot write and print variable a, and then concatenate break br tag. Now after that I just use semicolon, and after that I print document dot write and print the value a. And after that before this I used to call this function my function, then semicolon. Now let's save. You can see this function call and just write print the value of a as 40, and this print function print the value of a as 10. If I remove and just want to see the value of a, which is inside our function, can it be accessible outside the function? Let's see. Save. You can see nothing is printed after this function call. Let's check in console. Just double click and go to inspect, and after that we have to just increase a little bit. Now let's see. You can see this error shows us that a is not defined, but a is defined. But this is a local variable. It is not defined outside. This is called local variable. Okay. Now if we use var a equals to hello, hello. Now let's say you can see error is gone and hello is printed. This is how our local and global variable work. If we declare a variable outside, we can access inside also. For example, if I remove this and I remove this also, and I just declare a variable var a equals to hi friends. Okay, let's say hi, and after that we have semicolon. Let's say you can see is not printed. Why? Because we didn't call my function. That's why. Let's call our function and save. You can see hi is printed. If we declare a variable outside of outside a function, and if we call a global variable inside any function or class, it would run. It would shows an output. You can clearly see if we change hi with 40, it reflected. You can see. If you realize that if we declare a variable inside our function, our document.write take the variable value which is declared inside, which is local to this function. And if we remove this statement, then it take our local variable value. You can see. This is how our variable local and global works. Okay, this is how we can declare a local and global variable and the difference between local and global variable. To discuss about events in JavaScript, we use event to call a function in JavaScript. There are three types of events. First is mouse event, second is key event, and third is Windows event. There is a list of events in JavaScript. You can search. The few are and the most common events I listed here. Okay, so first is mouse event. The first mouse event is click. When you click on somewhere in a website, on a button or anything, you click and something happen. This is called click event. We can call click event by the keyword of on click, and if you want to double click, then you just call on dbl click, or you can call any event. You have to first write on. You can clearly see on key press, on load, on scroll, on mouse enter, on mouse out, and on mouse down, on mouse down. Okay, this is how we can call a function. Let's see why we need an event. For example, if I create a function my function, and here I define alert hello, hello friends, and after that I just use semicolon, and then we have to call this function to see the output. To call a function, we use my function name and then round braces and semicolon. Let's say you can see whenever we load our website, this alert box is printed or shown to our website. For example, if I reload this page again, we have hello friend. what if we want to use this function in a specific event? For that we use events. For example, if I create a button here and we use click here, and after that we have to call our function on click, and here we provide my function, and after that we have to provide round braces. Let's save this. You can see this function is called because of this, and just remove this. Let's save. You can see if I save or reload, you can see if I reload, this function is not called. When I click here, you can see hello friend is printed. Instead of alert, you can also use document.write and provide hi guys and save. If I click here now, you can see hi guys is printed and our button is gone. That's why I use alert. Hello, only hello. Let's say if I click, alert is hello is alerted. Okay, and after that if I want to use this click event in my paragraph, let's say hello friend, and after that I use on click and click here and just provide my function and then round braces. If I just save, you can see if I click here, hello is alerted. If I change on click with dbl click and save, dbl click and save, you can see one time click is not affecting this. For example, I click, but if I click double, you can see hello is alerted. After that we have mouse over. We can call mouse over with mouse enter event. Just remove this on mouse enter and save. When I come here, you can see hello is alerted. If after enter we have mouse out event, we can call mouse out, just change enter with out and save. When I go here, nothing is happened. When I come down or up, you can see our event is called. Okay, similarly we can call our mouse down event. You can use down and save. It is similar like our click event. Just I click here, you can see this event is called. And after that down we have up again. If I use mouse on mouse up and save, when I click here, nothing happened. When I release, this event is called. Okay, we cannot call our key event in our all tag. We can use in our body tag. For example, on key press, and let's provide my function, and let's save. If I come here and just pressing my keyboard key, you can see our event is triggered. And after that we have just key up. Let's save, and you can see if I come here and press any key, nothing happened. When I release, this event is called. Okay, this is how we can use our key event. And after that we have windows. Again we can call windows event in our body tag, except scroll. We can call scroll in div which is overflowing. Okay, and let's see how we can call our windows event. For example, we have to just change this on load and just save. it is whenever it load, it triggered the event. And after that we have resize on resize. Let's save. Whenever we resize our windows, this event calls. You can clearly see. And after that we have on scroll. Scroll. Let's save. This event call. This event triggered when you have overflow or scroll bar. Okay. For example, if I just remove this and fill our page with 1000 words. Let's save. You can see, and whenever I scroll, this event call. This is how you can use event in JavaScript. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe my channel, share with your friend, and bye bye.